How to download from GitHub Windows. GitHub is a popular platform for developers who share and collaborate on code. If you're using Windows and want to download repositories or individual files from GitHub, there are several methods available, ranging from simple zip downloads to using Git tools for version control. In this guide, we'll walk you through the different ways to download from GitHub Windows. And so before we proceed, all of the mentioned tools are on the description box below, so make sure to check it out. The first thing that you want to do is to head over to their official website, which is github.com, and you want to go ahead and click on the sign up button. Now from here, just go ahead and sign up using your email, password, and username, and from there you will be able to log in into your account. From there, we can now download repositories or single files on our GitHub account. Simply to get started, you want to navigate through your dashboard right here, and once inside, you then want to click on the Explore button. Right after clicking on Explore, we can then go ahead and see multiple projects on GitHub right here or multiple repositories. If you want to download a specific repository, they have a search button that you can go ahead and use, but in my case, I'll go ahead and download a random repository right here that maybe we can use for our project. So let's go ahead and say that I am making something like a program for my school or for my team. So to do this, I'll just go ahead and navigate through a specific program called login and password. So I'll just go ahead and search that right here. And so basically GitHub will show me repositories based on my search right here, which is login. And now to download a specific GitHub file or repository, we can then navigate to a specific repository right here that is public. If a specific repository is not public, we can then go ahead and not download that specific repository. So in my case, I'll click on one of the repositories right here, which is the Flutter login. Now, as you can see, it has a small description of ready-made login setup widget with many animation effects to demonstrate the capabilities of Flutter. So with here, we have an example of this specific repository. Basically, this repository right here contains every file to make this program accessible. And so if we want to use this into our project, we can now go ahead and navigate through this repository right here, on which we can download it as a zip file. A zip file is a package file on which all of the files right here gets compressed into a single package, or what we call as a zip file. To do this, you want to head over to the green button right here that's called Code, and right after this menu will show up, where we can then go ahead and see the link for this specific repository, and just below that we can open this using GitHub Desktop or download it as a zip file. As I've mentioned previously, we are going to download every single file on this repository right here, and we can do that by downloading the zip file. Now you may need other applications in order to go ahead and extract zip files, and one of those applications is going to be WinRAR. Now take note that WinRAR is completely free and you can download it using their official website, which is winrar.com. Right after, let's now go ahead and open up the repository right here that we got from GitHub. Right click on this specific zip file, and inside we have multiple options, which is to open with WinRAR, extract the files, extract here, and extract to Flutter login master, which is the file of the zip file. Now to make everything simple, you want to click on the extract to Flutter login master right here, or the file of the zip file, because it will then go ahead and create a new folder inside the destination right here, on which it contains every file inside the GitHub repository. And so if we go ahead and click on it, we can then go ahead and see that it contains every item that we have from the GitHub repository, making us able to go ahead and download and use this specific repository project into our own project right here. It contains the GitHub file, assets, images, demo, example, library, scripts, test, gitignore, metadata, changelog, license, readme, and basically every file inside that specific category or repository right here. Now, if you want to download a specific file, it's extremely simple. We can then go ahead and click on a specific file right here. In my case, it's going to be the gitignore. Once inside gitignore, we will then be taken to the file itself. Now this file contains this keywords right here or this text. To download this file or to download a single file, you simply want to click on the download button or download raw file. After clicking on this button right here, we can then download this individual file from this specific repository. And so we have another way in order to download files from GitHub, and that is by using their application called GitHub Desktop. You can go ahead and get GitHub Desktop from the GitHub official website, or you can just go ahead and search it from the Google Chrome itself. Click on the official website, and from here click on download for Windows. Now, to download a specific repository into the application itself, you then want to click on the code once more, click on open with GitHub Desktop, and from there it will basically take us to the GitHub Desktop right here, on which you have to click on the continue or download button. Now, since I already have my GitHub Desktop, all I have to do is to open up the application itself. And basically right after that, we then want to copy the URL of this specific GitHub repository, open up the GitHub application, and once inside, you then want to navigate through the current repository button, click on add, clone repository, and from here you then want to click on the URL button. Now, what's great about cloning a specific repository is that it will instantly merge that specific repository into the local files right here. So if we click on the clone button, it will basically now download and integrate that repository into the application of GitHub, on which we can make changes instantly. And so if I click on show in Explorer, once again, we can then go ahead and see that we have successfully downloaded each file from the repository itself. Now, to edit this files right here, we can navigate back to the GitHub application, click on the open in Visual Studio Code. Once again, this is a program by Microsoft on which we can go ahead and edit codes right here. Click on I trust the authors, and once inside, once again, we have GitHub, we have all of the folders right here. You have metadata, you have your own analytics, changelog, license, and more. And so guys, that's how you can go ahead and quickly download files on GitHub. Downloading from GitHub is easy, and the method that you choose depends on your needs. If you want to get the code quickly, downloading a zip file works the best. If you need to work on a project, cloning using Git or GitHub Desktop is the way to go. And for developers building automated solutions, the GitHub API can be a powerful tool. Now that you know the different ways to download from GitHub, you can start exploring and using open source projects or collaborating on code more efficiently. If this video has been helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for similar videos like this one. And as always, thank you for watching.